YouTube! What's good? It's your boy RL coming to 80 amount of live. So if you guys are doing, I'm doing right here back with another reaction video. We're gonna be reacting to Uncle Bruce, reacting to NBA YoungBoy Dead Trolls. And wonder who he talking to. Takashi. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, just saying, you know what I mean? But hey, you're not gonna be too mad at it, man. But anyway, Uncle Bruce is back on him. If you guys are new to the channel, man, splash all the button, subscribe, comment down below.
Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer.
Uncle Bruce.
And he's gonna react to all the self-switching.
Uncle Bruce. The criminal lawyer. I never see this man laughing at his other videos.
Hi, welcome to another episode of
Watch Uncle Bruce. Shut up.
This is Bruce.
Watch Brucey Bruce in the back. Hold on.
And today,
Now, we can't act like we ain't see the shotty in the back. That's a shotty? Yeah, that's a shotty. Yeah, that's a shotty. Uncle Bruce. Wait, no, that ain't no shot. What the hell is it? Yeah, that's a shot. That's a weird looking shot though. I never seen that much like it before. Anyway, Uncle Bruce, hey, Brucey with that toolie. Come around and hit you in your medulla. Stop playing.
reaction to YoungBoy Never Broke Again, Dead Trolls. And I'm going to break the song down a little bit, but in addition to that, I'm going to give you some background on NBA YoungBoy and why this is kind of how it relates to the song and what I think of it. This has been requested, I can't tell you how many times, so without further ado, we've got NBA YoungBoy, Dead Trolls. Here we go. First of all, you can kind of see little scars in his head. Those scars are from when he broke his neck as a toddler, and he had to wear a what they call a halo cast to keep his neck in place.
Really?
Until his neck healed.
I did not know that.
Okay, some of the backdrop that you want to know here is that Mr. YoungBoy has had quite a history with law enforcement in the past. To start off with, his father got a sentence of 55 years.
God damn, so that's not a sentence.
Father. And then in 9th grade, he went to prison or detention for armed robbery. And then it just kind of snowballed from there. He's not an old guy. He was born in 1999, and he's got 7 children.
Wow.
And why this is important is because when you have no father and you're in and out of prison, detention, and you've got nobody to really guide you through life.
You're just going ahead with no morals and no principles.
It's a cycle. It's a cycle that I've seen repeated over and over and over again. And who's left picking up the pieces in this kind of community? It's the women. The women are always picking up the pieces. Mothers, grandmothers, aunties, that kind of thing. And those are the people who raise, and a lot of the guys who wind up going away to prison are just not there. So, remember we've talked a lot about self-snitching here, and you know this is art clearly, but is it art or is it art imitating life? And he says, "Tell them bitches that I did that." You know, 7 murders in my hometown. Tell them bitches that I did that. You know, and then you see him here with guns. Are they toy guns? I don't know if they're toy guns, but I can tell you this: he is not eligible to possess a firearm. And we'll go into his history in just a little bit.
That's another thing. I got a question. How come people like YoungBoy, who else have Lil Durk? I don't see Lil Durk inside videos, but he holding the gun. You know, rappers with, I was saying, how come that they could go inside music videos? Oh, let me remember it. They can go inside music videos, waving guns, you know what I mean? And all this type of stuff. Like, okay, you're like, oh, they don't know. You know what I mean? Like, they have proof, obviously video proof that, hey, this person had possession of a firearm when they're not supposed to. How come they don't go to jail? Or they can probably just lie and say, oh, this is prop for a video. Could be that. You know, that'd be a good lie.
Now, did you see that there? That was a, you saw the red dot underneath the firearm? That was a laser pointer. And it's used to aim Glock style, if not a Glock. So it's a laser guided gun, and I doubt if that was a toy.
See? I just was talking about it.
So I got meds in my kidneys, sipping mud out the leader. Well, that's referring to lean.
Hey.
And so he's talking about,
Uncle Bruce
and you
with
see
his slang,
things in the video, and he's talking about drugs.
That's how I know he's the truth.
And this is a guy who's very popular right now. So let's see what else we can get into. So here you got a guy who is extremely popular, and he's got to be making money, you know, doing his thing. But in 2016, he gets picked up by the U.S. Marshal Service for hopping out and ultimately gets charged out with attempted murder with a firearm. Okay. Then he goes on from there with drugs and guns, and he has a constant battle with law enforcement for the next 4 years. He does some time in jail, and then you have this song where they're just brazenly talking about killing people,
yep,
and talking about come pick me up.
Pissing them off.
It's just remarkable that this guy would do this. And keep in mind, you know, all the self-snitching I talked about social media. Well, there was a time where he deleted all of his social media. And why did he do that? Because of the very principles we've been talking about on this program.
No self-snitching. A real rapper don't go platinum. That's my theory.
Tell the motherfucking police to pick me up. I got the youngins going crazy. You know, that's just taunting. You know, and maybe that's the life. But here's the thing. When you are in the life and you've got hangers on, you know, you would need to impress your people around you.
Yeah.
Instead of leading the life that you think you should. This is not the kind of role model he needs to present for his children. He's got 7 kids.
Yeah.
And it's not going to keep him around. If he's, you know, if it's just art, it's art. I get it. But his history is not with art. His history is with law enforcement. So, born in this assassin shit, my mama told me burn that money. You know, that in other words, what mother is saying is, you need to find a job. You need to do something legal. You know, and rapping is legal. Don't get me wrong about that. And it is art, but it's art imitating life. And if he didn't have a history with law enforcement, I wouldn't have a problem with any of this. But the fact that he is murder on my mind, you know, I mean,
What's Uncle Bruce?
heading down a path.
Hey,
I think is.
what are they gonna let Melio?
No win.
They gonna let Melio, hopefully.
I mean, right in the video, they're glorifying
Right up?
a stick-up.
Oh.
You know, he's robbing somebody with a bunch of weed, and and that actually happens a lot. There have been so many times where I've had cases where they spark from a bad drug deal. That he talks about a bounty hunter bitch trying to eat the crew. Bounty hunters, they wind up getting paid because, let's say you get a warrant that goes out for your arrest, and because you didn't show up for court, and you put up a bond, and whoever put up the money for the bond is now on the hook for that bond money, because once you don't show up for court, the court will forfeit the bond. The bonding company has to pay that in, and then the only way they get their money back is if either you pay it or the bounty hunter goes and catches you, and they bring it back.
Okay. Yeah, this type of NBA YoungBoy music I don't really like so much.
Here's what I don't understand. He gets arrested in 2016. He gets put on probation. Gets a 10-year suspended sentence for firearms violations. Then he gets picked up again in 2017, 2018, 2019, and he gets 14 months probation. He's either got an incredible lawyer or he's got something to offer the government. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Hold up. Uncle Bruce just called NBA YoungBoy a snitch. Oh my gosh. Hey, you know what's crazy? A lot of people get mad. But you gotta remember, hold up. Uncle Bruce is a certified lawyer, criminal lawyer. And Uncle Bruce, no deals. And now that he said the way how he just said it the years, that is kind of sucks. You got caught with guns multiple times and you only on probation? You gotta be working for the feds. Uncle Bruce said either he got one good lawyer, not even good lawyer, an impeccable lawyer, or he had to deal with the U.S. Criminal people. Oh gosh, NBA YoungBoy in the street snitching. That's tough. That's tough. It won't be. I wouldn't be necessarily surprised. But you know what I mean.
So that's NBA YoungBoy, Dead Trolls. The lesson here, I think, is do exactly the opposite of Mr. YoungBoy. I mean, I don't wish him ill at all, but the life is going to eat him. The gang life is going to eat him.
Yeah.
Because while he's doing his thing, it's the hangers-on that pull him in the opposite direction. So this is just one lawyer's opinion. I really appreciate all the subscribers. Really appreciate you listening. And find a mentor. Do what you got to do to build a better tomorrow for yourself.
Yeah.
This is Bruce Rivers, board certified criminal defense lawyer. Make sure if you're a subscriber, you're also on Instagram. Follow us on Patreon, and we're going to have some big announcements coming up. And look for our spring account because the merch should be up.
Okay.
Thanks.
Uncle Bruce. That's what's up, Uncle Bruce. Hey, smash that like button, y'all. Uncle Bruce said NBA YoungBoy is a informant. That's tough. That's tough. Wouldn't be surprised though. Like I said, this rap shit, anybody can be a snitch. You never shit. Anyhow. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. If you guys are new to the channel, man, smash that like button, subscribe, run the road to 1,000 subscribers, help your boy get there, show your boy some love, whatever it is, help you guys have an awesome day. Just remember, the world is yours. Peace.